So the silver bullet strategy is the strategy that I use to completely make thousands and thousands of dollars within the markets. And this is exactly how you trade it. You only trade within the London kill zone, which is from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. on a 5-minute time frame, okay? As you can see, this is Asian session right here. And what we're going to do is mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session. And as soon as that's done, what you need to do now is make sure one of these two gets swept. So we're waiting for price to actually give us a movement, which is like this, towards the downside and sweep the lows, or we're waiting for it to actually give us one of these where it takes out the highs. Okay, I'm literally explaining everything as I go so you cannot fail while using the strategy. Right, so as you can see, if I play price forward, you can see that the highs have completely been swept there. So what I'm going to do now is mark this out as my Asian session sweep. And as soon as that's done, what I need to do from here on out becomes very, very simple. You need to now find a breakage of structure where fractional highs slash lows have completely been swept, and then we can reinforce our market structure shift within a engulfing candlestick if possible. Right, so what we're looking for is for price to actually give us a breakage of structure towards the downside. So what I'm looking for is a price movement like this where it actually gives us a very, very good and distinctive breakage of structure. So now if I play price forward, you're going to see how it actually gives us one, right? So let me just zoom out really quickly. As you can see right there, price is actually going towards the lows, and there we go. We just got very, very big engulfing candles, and this is exactly what we wanted. So as you can see right here, this is going to be our market structure shift. And I'm going to be explaining why this is actually our market structure shift in a second, okay? And I'm going to be explaining what a fractional low actually is. But just before that, what you need to do now is identify the fair value gap. And after you do that, you overlap it with a market structure shift to get a high probability. And from then on, you execute the trade. So what I'm going to use as my fair value gap is this area right here. I'm going to name this my fair value gap. And from here on out, I can just enter my position and completely enter take profit. But just before we continue, if you want me to freely, for completely free, and you never pay anything before a payout, if you want me to completely pass your account, get you funded, and also get you 4 payouts, and then all you have to do is send us 20% of the payout split, literally join the first link in the description, because this limited time offer is running out very, very fast, okay? We consistently pass our clients' accounts. As you can see, Ian is funded right here, and we're consistently making him profits, okay? As you can see right here, another person making 8% on his account right there, okay? So as you can see, what we do is help you get the account. We pass it for you in 4 to 5 days to get you funded, and then in the first 21 days you'll be able to withdraw your payout, okay? And you never have to pay anything until you get a payout, okay? So this is a completely free service. Make sure you do join the first link in the description, because it's only free for the first 5 people that join from this YouTube video. And as soon as you join, make sure you do actually put a heart emoji so I know that you came from this video. But anyway, if we continue from here on out, all I'm going to be doing is actually short positioning is right there, placing my take profit, my stop loss around this area, and placing my take profit as a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, right? As you can see, this would probably be a 1 to 3 right here, right? So what I'm going to be doing now is play price forward, and you're going to see exactly how it actually enters my position. How it just entered right there, nearly hitting stop loss, but it just didn't, because I placed it in a very, very good place. And now if I carry on playing price forward, you'll see exactly how price will go all the way down to completely smashing my take profit. Okay, this is such an easy strategy to use, and it works every single day within the forex market. So make sure you do start using this. Let me show you on a fundamental level how the strategy actually works, right? So you can wait for Asian session to do whatever it wants, highs and lows. Once it gets to your specific trading time, what you're going to be doing is marking out the highs and the lows of Asian session, right? So as soon as you mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session, what you need to do now is very, very important. You need to make sure that one of these two actually gets swept. Let's say it's the lows will get swept this time. Let's say the lows have completely been swept. And once it's actually been swept, what you got to do now, let me just mark this out as Asian session. As soon as it's been swept, what you need to do now is actually wait for price to give you that breakage of that liquidity point. Okay, so the liquidity point is right here. And now what we're looking for is for price to give us that breakage of structure, right? So we're going to wait for it to actually go up, give us that breakage of structure. But as you know earlier, I said I'm going to explain what a fractional low and a fractional high is. So let me just explain that to you right now really, really quickly, right? So as you can see, this is our candle number 1. Let's continue my candle number 2. and let's say this is my candle number 3, right? So I have 3 candles right there, and I'm looking for a fractional high in this instance, right? So what I'm going to be doing is actually marking out my areas, all of them, and all I'm doing now is looking for a fractional high. As you can see from these 3 actual candle patterns, you can see the one in the middle is actually the highest one, including the wick. Okay, and the way we actually mark out our fractional high is including the wick. So this is going to be a fractional high right here. If price was like this, for example, this would not be the fractional high anymore, and we would change it over to this depending on what the candle was before and what would be here. And that's exactly how we mark it out, and it's just the opposite for the fractional low, right? And as you can see right there, that's going to be our market structure shift. As soon as you have this, all we need to do now is actually mark out our fair value gap, which will be anywhere from this area. I'm going to be marking this fair value gap, and all I've got to do from here on out is literally wait for price to give me a long position right there, just like this. I'm going to be placing my stop loss just below the fair value gap area, and I'm going to be placing my take profit as the 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, which will be anywhere around here, which will be anywhere around the Asian sessions highs. So as you can see, Asian highs. Okay, and that's exactly how you start trading a strategy, and how you can start completely dominating the London session markets with the strategy. These are the pairs that it works on, and this is exactly how you trade it. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.